Hey there, my name's Turner Schwartz. I'm a service technician here at Aquablast. Today I'm going to go over how to remove and check the valves on a Giant 300 series pump. If you have another brand or style of pump, it should be fairly similar. There's small differences, but this will give you a good general idea. All right, so to start with, first thing you're going to do is take off your 6 valve caps. On this pump you have 3 on top and then three on the front side. You're going to want a 24 millimeter socket. Make sure it's a 6-point, as a 12-point will round off on the brass. Once you have those out, go ahead and take a pair of needle nose pliers. You can just reach down in and pull the valve assembly out. There will be an O-ring under each valve. Sometimes they come out with the valve, sometimes they don't. Just grab yourself a pick and make sure you get all those out as well. Once you have your valves out, to inspect them and see if they're needing replaced or not, go ahead and take a flat-headed screwdriver and you just essentially pry off the plastic cap from the base of the valve. Now inside we're going to have 4 parts. You're going to have your plastic cap, a small valve spring, and then you have your seat and your little plate. And what we're wanting to look for is if the spring is broken, if there's any pieces missing off of it, or also if there's any debris between the seat and the plate of the valve. You want to look and make sure there's not a lot of pitting, or any cracks or anything in the seating surface there. If it all looks good, you can go ahead and put it back together and replace it. If you notice abnormal wear or anything broken, go ahead and replace it with new valves. When you're ready to put the valves back in, you want to make sure you're to remember to put the O-rings underneath of them. On Giant pumps, they tend to go in easier if you put the O-ring on the valve first. A lot of other pumps, they go easier if you put the O-ring in and then seat the valve on top of it. Essentially, you just want to drop your valve down into the head, press it down, you'll feel it sort of pop down in there, and you'll be able to feel that it has completely seated on that O-ring. So just want to make sure they are completely seated. Repeat that with all the other valves, and then go ahead and put your valve caps back in. And that's all there is to checking valves.